Phase 2 in New York City starts today. That means patios and outdoor dining throughout the city. With me, Jean-Georges Van Gorichten. How did I do?
Excellent.
So many of your restaurants now in the city have the opportunity to go from delivery and pickup now to outdoor dining. How are you thinking about reopening?
Oh, it's so exciting, because we've been doing now the to-go, curbside, pickup, the delivery for a couple months now, feeding New Yorkers. Now we have to be have a lot of precaution because we're eating outside, so we're really following the guidelines of New York City, of distancing the table, of course, with the QR code, a minimum contact with the staff and guests. We are hiring extra people just for cleaning constantly, wiping down things, disinfecting everything. The food is extremely safe. The supply chain has been amazing. You can see the buzz in the streets in New York City. People are ready to go back to eat outside for the moment.
How are you thinking about how many people you bring on and trying to control your costs, and at the same time, you have a limited number of customers?
Absolutely. Most of our people went on unemployment, so now we're hiring little by little. With the outside, we'll be able to hire probably 30%. Phase 3, hopefully in 3-4 weeks, we'll be able to hire 50%. And we believe by the fall, we'll get up to 75-80% of staff rehired. We see China, Paris opened last week. We almost had 90% of the staff back. So I'm a strong believer that New York is going to come back. And if you have a vaccine, then you're definitely going to be all back.
You've joined a group of other chefs in lobbying lawmakers to have insurance companies pay out on business disruption claims because of coronavirus.
Yes.
The insurers say there is no virus coverage, that there's no way to insure against a pandemic. Can you tell me how you're thinking about the policies you have?
We feel like paying for so many years the insurance, on the end we don't shut down. The government make a shutdown. So we feel like we spend so much. For example, myself, we spent about $25 million in insurance in New York City alone for our restaurants over 10 years. I feel they should step up a little bit and help us, So that was really our, lobbying for, to help small businesses, big restaurants, small restaurants, but really the insurance should be able to step up as well. I feel like the government step up, they need to step up as well.
Do you anticipate lawsuits about your insurers?
We're still talking, so there's no lawsuits right now, but I believe they're going to help us somehow.
Talk to me a little bit about the people who make Jean-Georges restaurants run. I'm sorry for your loss. I know that you've experienced some tragedy within your
we
family.
lost a couple family members. One of our best breakfast cook at Jean-Georges, one of our butcher at ABC. So it was very hurtful, but thank God so far nobody else got sick or passed away. So we're very lucky. We have 2,000 people working for us in the city. So we're going to bring everybody back to work, but safely. That's the most important for our customers as well. But people are missing our food, everybody's food. Like you said before, people are craving for sushi, people are craving for all kind of food,
And tell me how you're thinking about the future of New York City, because there are some questions about real estate and people trying to move away to the country. Do you anticipate that you see demand in New York return to what it was pre-coronavirus?
The demand's going to be there, not right now, I think little by little, but I can see already our terraces we opened in the country at Palm Ridge last week. Outside terrace, 40 seats. We already booked until end of July. So I feel like that's a good sign of how people are going to come back to the city. You can see the streets, some cafes have tables outside. I think we're going to come back. In a different way, but we're going to come back.
We appreciate so much your talent, your skill, and talking to us, Jean-Georges Van Gorichten.
Thank you, Contessa.